Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop. This is going to be a new mod map tour of the Old Farm Countryside. This is a map by E.R. Shaba. It is 503.6 megabytes to download for all platforms. So I'm going to go ahead and start off just reading the description. We'll go ahead and get into it. If I sound a little different or things are a little different, I'm recording from the one, the only, the DJ GoHam's house as we are getting ready to embark on our journey to FarmCon. So if it sounds a little bit different than what you're normally used to on my channel, that would be why. But anyhow, it should all sound good though. It says, after its versions for FS17 and FS19, the Old Farm Countryside returns with a much improved third version, and quite changed for FS22. In it, you can enjoy all the features of FS22 together with new productions. Map description. In the new Farmer game mode, you will be able to enjoy more than 30 factories already installed and more than 30 new products, filling types. In addition, you will have of a farm already built. Sorry, there might be some translation here. With a great variety of buildings placed, which you can place or sell to your liking. Animal pens are already installed near the farm, 4 grain sales points, 1 sawmill, 2 BGAs, and independent sales points distributed around the map where we can sell all the remaining products. 3 large forest areas, new types of fruit such as garbanzos, lentils, almonds, and pistachios, new types of filling, and then in bulk, if we get, let me go and scroll down here a little bit. We have a lot of things on here. Compost, vegetable seeds, animal proteins, chickpeas, lentils, pistachios, almonds, and olive leaves, liquid sunflower oil, rapeseed oil, corn oil, olive oil, almond oil, methane, copper, and sheep's milk. Pallets, you have minerals, hydraulic oil, spare parts, melon, watermelon, red lettuce, bottled oils, smoothies, empty pallets, paper, cardboard, wooden boxes, biogas, donuts, cheese, sheep, juices, jams, french fries, wood pellets, UHT milk, and Parmesan cheese. It says several product buying stations, several free water collection points, animated doors that give access to the farm, 127 affordable farmlands, 61 fields with a wide variety of shapes and sizes. Old Farm Country includes all the features of Farming Simulator 22. Indicator signs, traffic included, 30 collectible coins, edited base game machinery for the new features included in the map. Additional characteristics, map compatible with the mod Interactive Productions. Precision Farming DLC ready, custom ground map included. DLC Platinum expansion ready. The sawmill and other productions also supports DLC products. Included translations, let me go ahead and scroll down more. It says German, English, French, Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese. This map is a conversion of the version for Farming Simulator 19, much improved and with many hours of work. I hope you like it and enjoy. There are 3 required mods listed. It does require the Albut Bale Grab by Mac Trucker 921. It also requires the Lizard Roll 3600 by Raleigh Christie, VSR Modding Sir, and the Interactive Productions by E.R. Shaba, VSR Modding Sir. So there you go. That is everything we got going there in terms of the Old Farm Countryside in the description there. So let's go ahead and look around. So this is where we start off in new farm mode, kind of up on this bridge here. So good to go there. But yeah, if we hop in the map, here is our map here. And anything that looks different, again, it's because I'm recording where I'm not used to. But everything should all be pretty straightforward. Where are we at on the map? Where are we? Trying to find where we're at. Oh, goodness. There we are. Way up over there. Okay. Perfect. We're right next to a little Mahindra Retriever, which is nice. We'll probably drive that down from there. But yeah, new farm mode. Looks like this is kind of our starting farm area here. Also own field 43, field 40 there, and field 120 out there, which looks like an orchard of some kind. And again, lots of new fruit types on here. So chickpeas, lentils, almonds, and pistachios on there for you. As we go down through here, you can see all the new crops have different stuff listed for you to be able to plant and harvest and everything when you're running seasons. Obviously, you can turn seasons off if you wanted to change that or do something different. So that's all an option for you. And if we go down, obviously we have all our basic stuff, weather. And then if we go down here, you can see we have some stuff in storage actually starting out. And at the very bottom, we have just a million new products in here. And I'm not going to go through how to make all these. If you guys want to, it's pretty easy. Just buy the production chain and take a look at it and see what it requires as inputs and outputs for everything in there. But yeah, so you have obviously quite a few new products and production stuff on here. A lot of the stuff we've actually seen probably before on other maps. But there you guys go. We have a lot of pieces of equipment in here. In new farmer mode, you start off with $100,000, no starting loan. You do have a chicken pasture to start out. There are contracts and fields you don't own. You do own the Fertimaster, the Seed Master, and the Feed Master starting out for you. And there are 30 collectibles to be found on the map. I'm going to turn that off, and then I'm going to turn this to off as well, just to make it easier to look around here. So from where we're at, we'll hop in the Mahindra Retriever right next to a grain elevator up here. So we'll probably drive down around here, head down through here, take a look at some of this stuff, and then maybe back up across. Maybe take a look at that real quick, head over there, and then kind of work our way down through this area to this new farm, then maybe out back around there, and then maybe finish out down here or something like that. We'll try to hit everything that we possibly can. Anything we miss, we'll just hit in the flyover, which we'll do at the very end. So should all go very well. Get this thing rocking and rolling here. Turn our map on down there, bottom left-hand corner. I mean, actually, I should be able to. Let me just go ahead and look at the settings here. I think we can adjust the size of the HUD in here. Maybe not. I have to do that for the next map tour. Yeah, that might be something I'll just have to bump up a little bit. But I'm gonna bump that up. I like that to be a lot higher. And I like that to be a lot higher as well. There we go. Perfect. Okay. We're rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. So, head down this way. Again, we have a grain elevator up here. Let's actually just drive up here, take a look at it. Oh, we got a fence here. That's all right. So, grain elevator up here. And we also have a supply purchase point right there, you can see. So, all that stuff up there. Actually, I don't think I have... Oh, I do have stop and go braking. Okay, we're good. That is all turned on. Okay. So, let's see here, looking at... Now some of these some of these productions are probably not going to show up until you purchase the land. So like if we just buy that right there, I bet you that's a production. Yeah, spinnery point right there. And we go in here, we now have that production point available to us. So there are a lot of production points around the map. So actually what we're probably going to do, just to make sure we can show at least where they're at as we're going around, let's go ahead and purchase the whole map here. There we go. Okay, so now we should have all of it purchased. Now productions, we should have basically all the productions in here since we own all of the different places. So there's that for you. Let's go back up to our map. So yeah, now we should be able to see a little bit more about what's going on in the map and where some of these productions and stuff are on here. So there we go. And down here we have the sawmill. You have a sawmill point down there. So we'll keep driving. Actually, this just goes dead end down into the spinnery here. Let's turn back around here. Need to make that turn. All right. Head up this way. Knock that sign out, of course. I can see the sawmill is going to be... Should be just right over there, shouldn't it? Yeah. Actually, it's going to be... Should be off to our right, actually, just down there. Yeah, so there's a couple things. That up over that way. I think that's just this placeable area up over there, just on the other side of that. So we do own that. So if I point to it, let me just point to it. Oh, no, never mind. That's where we just came from. Sorry. And that's the placeable area. Okay, everything's making sense now. I'm getting my bearings. Getting back into the flow of it. All right, yeah, I'll get through those crows here. So down here we have obviously the sawmill. So everything you need here for production point. We'll head back out this way. So yeah, we'll head out. And I think actually we'll go across and then back up since we're down here. That just kind of makes a little bit more sense. We might dip down and maybe make a loop actually through here just to make sure we take a look at all this stuff down there. That might just be a little bit easier for us, so we'll do that. I do try to make my map tours fairly quick and straightforward. This one might be a touch longer. I'm just gonna cut that unnecessary turn there. So this one might be a touch longer just because this is there's a little bit more on this map to kind of point out and show off. And again, I'm not even going into depth on the productions per se, but there's just a lot on this map. So I'm gonna try to get it all done as quick as possible for you guys so you guys have it. But yeah. All right, so in this little chunk of land here, so we have livestock, the countryside. So that's a buy point right there. And then we have the animal dealer right there. Which we'll drive over there a little bit more. So animal dealer right there, which I don't know where the trigger's at. Yeah, the trigger's actually over here for it. And then we have a couple of, we have a pig food buy point right there. And there might be even like a TMR buy point there as well. And then sale of bales is actually going to be around the back side of the building right there. So you have all that going for you here. We'll untag that. And we're to scoop. I tried to turn. Now I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, so we'll head up this road here. And then again, oh geez Louise, I can't drive anymore. It's all over. It's all game over. Okay, let's head up this way. Ooh, easy does it. I'm not used to driving this either. Normally I drive the pickup truck around the map, makes it a little bit easier for me. So, just up over, it's going to be up back over here. Yeah, just off to the left there. So this I think is BGA. Yeah, biogas plant's up over there. So we're going to loop down around here. And then we have the corn oil production center, sugar company, sugar mill, and French fries production. Now the production center, let's go in here real quick. The production center is going to make all these different products through here. And actually, just real quick, just for some of you guys that are curious, I'm just going to slowly, so that way you can pause it if you'd like to, I'm going to slowly scroll through all these productions. If you don't care, just skip forward like maybe a minute or two in your video here. But I'm just going to slowly scroll through these. And yeah, there are quite a few in here, as you guys can see. But this way, in case you wanted to, you could pause on any one of these and see what the production was. Because some of you guys are probably going to use quite a few of these, and that's going to be your main reason for being on the map. So you're probably a little curious, at least, about what they got going on here. And there we go. Last one is melon right there. So that is all the productions. And again, there's different storage facilities and different stuff scattered about the map as well for you guys to use if you guys are curious about it. Alright, so again, as we go through here, we have ourselves corn oil production center, and sugar companies next up here. So corn oil production, here's the production center. And this is the sugar company on the left-hand side. I think also in the back there they have the actual sugar factory as well. Yeah, right, straight ahead. Oh, geez Louise, this guy is not very good at control. Or doesn't drive very good. Sugar mill there, and then we also have the French fries production just right through there. So you can see that in there. Just off to the left, French fries production there. So, okay, so I'm going to drive back up over here. I'll see you guys up over here in a second. That way you guys just save a little bit of time off the map tour here. So I'll see you guys here in just a minute. Alright, so I did switch out for a truck. So we're just past here. I left our Mahindra behind. So up here on the right-hand side, as we're going through here, we have the grain mill and the cooperative, the countryside sell point. So we have both of those on the right-hand side here. And then up here, let's see here. Yeah, so we have, that's, I thought that was going to be a road, but it is definitely not. So, just up here on the right-hand side, we'll just probably point a couple of these things. Well, actually, you know what? We're probably going to want to head up this road here honestly. So just down this road here, we have the packaging factory though. So let's just dip down, take a look at that, and then we're going to head up here because I think that's going to be the way we're going to want to take anyways. So there we go, packaging factory right here, and we're going to dip back up. Just make sure we take a look at everything. It's going to destroy a little bit of our crop since we own all the fields technically. We'll just, oop, that I did not. That was probably not ideal, but you know, I did not expect us also to roll that far either. Let's see if we can get out of here. There we go. All right, so we're going to take a left. Oh, be careful; those gates do not open quick. Take a left up here. Okay. Try not to get any more collisions. So left-hand side here we have the almond oil production, and then just up around the corner we have those other productions up there. So let's see if we can't head over, take a look at those real quick. How is the road? How do you get to these guys up here? So these guys up here, okay, so going out that back road, so they come in. I guess there's a road there. We'll follow the road out because I bet you that's going to head, I don't know where that's actually going to head. But up here we have the production center and butter production. Did we have a production center down there? There's two production centers. Interesting. But here is the main way in. Okay, so I guess this is a road here. Going through here, I guess that's a road. Or this is kind of hard to tell on there. It doesn't look like there's a road there on the map. So we'll take a right here, and that should actually take us out kind of towards this stuff. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's a road on the map right here. All right. Yes, this is taking us towards... Okay. So, in this area right here, we have ourselves the red lettuce garden. Then we have a gas station up here. So this stuff up here, we didn't really stop by to take a look at that. So we might actually hit some of that in the flyover. Then probably hit some of this just on the flyover to save some time. We'll try to knock all this out real quick. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff on here. So, and again, I don't want the tour to be 90 minutes long. So I'm trying to keep it as brief as possible. But again, the left-hand side we have red lettuce garden. Then we have a gas station. Then we have the UHT milk production. And then just around the corner we have the lime processing plant, which we will see in a second when we drive by on our way down to the farm. There's the lime production facility right there. Steep hill down this way. Off to our right, in that kind of parking lot facility area here, we do have the distribution center, and just beyond it we have a lime station available for us as well. So again, there's a road that runs down that way. And then up the road here we have another gas station. Actually, it's very close to that gas station. It's kind of interesting. Then we have a biomethane station at the vehicle shop, and then again we have the vehicle shop right there. So we'll drive down here, and I think the main thing is you're going to want to get out and we'll take a look around the starting farm down here. And that's all of our stuff down there we want to take a look at. So I think that's kind of a little bit more important for you guys that are looking for this tour, and then I think we'll just hit everything else on a flyover. We've taken a look at a lot of different things, and I'll point it all out as we're going flying over it. So vehicle shop on the right hand side now. And as we're going through here, again, we have fabric confections and a bakery in this little town here, as well as a restaurant and a farmer's market. So that's in kind of, we actually just go quick over to build mode here. So that's all going to be in kind of this town region through here. So you have the store, and then you have all those different sell points and whatnot around there. And again, it looks like you actually can sell a lot of those. So that's an option for, oh geez Louise. So that is an option for you. Our starting farm's actually up over here. This is not part of it. You don't start off owning this, but all this through here is going to be our starting farm. So again, we just passed by a horse barn if you wanted to buy that. There's a pigsty right there if you wanted to buy that, but you don't own those starting out. We just have this chunk of land. You can buy all the peripheral, I guess I should note as well. So you can buy all the land on the map. It is $29 million to buy that chunk of land, but you only start with this chunk right here in terms of right around where the starting farm is. So on here, there's a lot of different stuff, but actually first let's start off. Let's take a look at our starting equipment here. So we start off with a New Holland T6 155. We also have a New Holland T7 275 and a John Deere 7810. We have a New Holland T8 380. We have a New Holland CH 770 Harvester. We also have a Fairson 626 Classic telehandler. We don't start with the pickup. We do start with the Mahindra. We have the trailer, which this is one of the required mods, but if you don't care if you have it in new farmer mode, you don't actually have to install that mod. So you just won't have it in your farm when you start out, which is fine. So it's totally up to you. But again, all the regular trailers should be able to hold all those bulk products. Yeah, so you can see. So you don't necessarily need to have that one, but you do have a crampy big body, and then you do have the Lizard Logistics Roll 3600 there for you. A header for the New Holland, and we do have a this guy right here has a different, I don't know what that fill type is on there, but there's another fill type in addition. This one's modded to be on here. You have a stone picker, front loader attachments, a couple of front loaders there, some front loader tools. And again, if you don't want this, you don't have to install that to have it on there. That's one of the required mods, the Albert bale grabs. You don't have to have that if you don't care if you have it in new farmer mode. Telehandler tools, you have the Magsy universal bucket. You also have a low loader here, a header trailer, a few different weights. And then a couple of different mods that are built into the map here for harvesting and transporting different liquids and stuff like that. So a few of them on there. And actually, we're done with this, so we can just turn this off. So on the farm, right here we have the Seed Master, and this is, again, a production facility. If I can actually, all right, go to the wrench there. Where you can make seeds, if you'd like to, with your barley and such. Got some junk laying around. This is a almond warehouse, so you can store your almonds here. And then over here we have a olive warehouse where you can store your olives. And then over here we have another production facility, which is our Feed Master. So if I can, here we go, get it to go in there. You can make some protein for animals using that. Some of our items stored here in the sheds. Fuel tank here. So, or methane, excuse me, methane storage. And then we have a fuel tank, methane storage there. And then we have our Fertimaster right here, which makes fertilizer if you'd like it to. Then we have back here, we have Pistachio Warehouse. So you have lots of different warehouses. And the liquid tank, so you have a liquid silo there basically to store various liquids for you. And then this guy right here, Manure Warehouse, so you can store manure in there if you'd like to. And just down here, we have the Stone Warehouse, so you can store stones there. Stone pickers right next door. A couple different storage bays there. Some of our tractors are stored over here. So you have a lot of, most of the farm is honestly storage facilities, it seems like. We have our chicken pasture right here, which can hold 120 chickens if you'd like. This is going to be our sleep trigger right up here. So there we go, sleep trigger. And right here we have a diesel tank, so you can put diesel in there. I don't see the wrench to be able to add diesel in there, so you might have to deliver it yourself, so just note that. To be fair, you do have a trailer that can do that right off the bat. And these guys are not bunker silos, correct? No, they're not. Okay, I just wanted to check that to make sure. A little ramp up around there, more storage through there, so storage space and such. Some more sheds. Right here we have kind of your main farm silo. So if you wanted to store just your kind of your standard crops and stuff, in there you can. Looks like we got some bales actually starting out over here, which is kind of cool. So you have some grass bales there if you wanted to use those, and then some more storage through here. And we have some straw bales over here. So you do have some bales starting out if you wanted to use those for whatever you may want to do with them, or sell them, or whatever you want to do. But yeah, there you go. That's the starting farm there. Let's go ahead and hop into flight mode. I know we haven't driven around the whole map, but I think this will just be a little easier for us to be able to take a look at everything, because this map tour is already dragging on longer than I typically try to have map tours drag on for. So up over here, we've kind of taken a look, talked about a lot of the stuff up over here. Again, some of the stuff through here. So stuff we haven't taken a look at, we're going to fly back up over here. So we have the paper factory up here, which is, we're going to try to take a look at that. Make sure I'm actually heading the right direction. Yeah, so paper factory right here. We actually zoomed right up to that. So paper factory right here. And then just north of us, we have the dairy plant cell point and the dairy itself. So dairy plant cell point and the dairy plant itself is in here as well. And then just off over here, and again, we're up towards the north end of the map here, but just off over here, we have ourselves the hill distributor. And then we have another cell point actually just right out this way on this road. We got this guy right here, which is the North Cooperative, so just another sell point. And then just south of here, just over these cliffs here, a few things going on through here. So from right to left, from how we're looking at, we have the Furtinella sell point, then we have the Pallet Factory sell point, and the Pallet Factory. So Furtinella, Pallet Factory sell point, Pallet Factory, from right to left there. We got some nice little kind of mountain paths and stuff like that through there. This actually looks like another BGA. There's pistachio oil production there, and then oil press. Okay, so, oh yeah, there is another BGA there. So pistachio production is that one up over there. We have the oil press, and then we have another BGA with a couple of more bunker silos here, which I like that. Yeah, so we'll head down here. Let's fly around this, and then we'll just do kind of a nice flyover of the whole map as well. But I want to keep pointing some things out. So through here, obviously we have the starting farm through here, but then just down through here, you can see we have 3 animal pens through here. So you can do sheep there, dairy sheep, or cow barn. You have a cow barn, the feeding robot there, which is kind of nice as well. If we head down here towards this bottom corner of the map here, a couple of things just below us here, a couple sell points. We have the South Distribution Center and the South Cooperative. And then if we head all the way down here to the southern corner of the map, we got this guy right here, which this is the Parmesan cheese production. And then we do have kind of like a little industrial area just through here. So as we're working along here, you can see just down here we have quite a few different production facilities, but they're all just going to be different greenhouses. So we have tomato greenhouse, lettuce greenhouse, strawberry greenhouse, melon greenhouse, watermelon greenhouse, and then further up the road we have the melon orchard. So then you have the melon orchard right there for you. And then just ahead of us right over here, well, that looks like almost it should be something as well. You own that? Yeah, that's interesting. Looks like that should be something, but it's not. But up over here, we got a couple of different buy points and a sell point. So we have sale of bales, we have the supplies buy point, lime station buy point, and liquid station. So you can get pretty much whatever you need right there. And then again, just ahead of us, we have 3 animal pens in the starting farm there on this part of the map. And I do really like that little water point there. I'm sure you can grab water if you need to from there. Up over here, we got a couple more production facilities. Left-hand side is cereal factory, and we have the rapeseed oil production. So cereal factory, rapeseed oil. Up over this way, we have ourselves the sunflower oil production and a little area to build whatever production plant we may want. So sunflower oil, and then just kind of an empty space there. And then we also have our fuel station down here, and then finally we have the carpentry point right here. So fuel station, and then we have the carpentry production point there. And that is pretty much the whole map there. So let's just kind of take a look. We haven't flown over some of it, so I just kind of want to fly over some of it so you guys can get kind of more of a feel for it. There's the first BGA we took a look at. Looks like it's got more bunker silos there. Obviously there's orchards and all sorts of stuff scattered about. We started up here on this road, on this bridge. And that's the first kind of stuff we started taking a look at as we went through. Worked our way down through here. You can see we got plenty of sell points, productions, and all sorts of different things across the map. So really cool map. I like it. It's not bad. A lot of different added stuff in there, so some of you guys may not be into that, but if you are, this is probably the perfect map for you if you wanted a bunch of different productions and stuff like that. I actually really like that retaining wall. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. There you guys go. I think that is everything for you. If you guys enjoyed this map tour, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.